Oh, I found one! Oh my gosh, David!
You found one? A TP in the air.
Oh my god. Oh, let's look at the chords.
Oh, I teleported you to leave.
No, David!
Okay, save the clip. Save the clip and look at the coordinates in your map.
God, David. Oh my god.
And like, I just feel like having like a podcast with like three other people would be so fun.
Yeah,
dude.
like I've seen the Misfits.
And
Have you ever seen the Misfits? With like Fitz.
It sounds familiar, actually.
It's like Fitz and Swagger Souls and stuff like that. But
Fitz and Swagger Souls.
They're on YouTube. They just make funny videos. But they've been doing this. They used to all be like YouTubers that would stay at their house, and they're
Fitz,
they got
CS:GO guy.
Yeah, they got so popular that they all live together now in like Australia, and they've been doing yeah, like living in a house together, dude, with all your friends. That would be dope.
Yeah.
And they started a podcast, and like sitting there with all your friends, dude, that'd be awesome.
That'd be dope, bro.
I would love it.
Dude, I've always been down for the idea of like living with like friends. Like
that would be awesome.
Ever since like day one, you know, like back in the day, you had like the Phase House, the Optic. If you were big into Optic was like kind of like the underdog, but they're kind of like the better ones overall. But like, my opinion. But dude, like living with like your friends, it would make them like family in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not like literal family, but like pretty much literal family. You literally live with them.
Yeah.
These are.
And you
like,
so
imagine waking up every single day. Like, imagine waking up every single day just knowing that you have these people with them.
That would be awesome.
Dude, you could have so much real talk. Dude, real talk is honestly legit.
That's
like
the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff. See, okay, not to shit on Jane or anything, but dude, every single time we have like an end of year party, we always have real talk, right?
Yeah,
like, that's just like, I feel like that's kind of just like me. Like, I kind of just like started because everybody jumps on, right? But dude, we're doing this was like every single time Jane always just like taps on me, like whispers to me, he's like, David, why are we doing this? Like, can we just like do something else? I'm like, Jane, there's no way you're not enjoying this. Dude, this is actually
how could he not like that? He actually doesn't like it?
Gosh. Dude, it pisses me off.
What?
Dude, I mean, I'm not like, dude, you know, I'm just like some guy that lives in Wisconsin. I've even been out of like Wisconsin, Iowa, like these like pretty much areas, but like I'm still willing to have like real talk. Like I know I know I haven't experienced a lot of things, but like, dude, you get real talk with anybody. Everybody has their own experiences. Everybody has their own thoughts.
See, like right now, the thing we're doing right now, like this is real talk.
Yeah, this is real talk.
And it's fun. But you've never seen Jaden in one of these moments.
I know.
He
always goes against it. Which, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. You can have your thoughts on things, but that's the thing. That's the thing that's cool about podcasts. People with podcasts, like especially like the big people with podcasts, they're open.
Yeah.
They're willing to accept what other people are into. That's sick.
Yeah. Like we've done this with Marshall. We've done this with plenty of people, but Jaden just can't. You can't do it with him. This is not fun.
Yeah. Dude, I love real talk, dude.
It really brings people together.
That's got to be a podcast name, just called Real Talk. That's got to be something.
Yeah,
if not,
that sounds like something that.
Yeah,
it's
just
too
real
perfect.
Talk.
It's too perfect to not be actually there.
I feel like that'd be like another thing. Just owning a restaurant would be so sick, or just like a tea thing. Remember, like jazz music, like New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just imagine all the real talk we do that. Dude, you meet so many different people. I know I've been like bringing up Joe Rogan a lot, but like he was on his podcast and he's like talking about okay, this is like a video from like 4 weeks ago. I've been like jumping around. I'm like, because I'm into different things, but like it was like a video called like fat is like a stupid insult, because like people call people fat that aren't actually fat.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, I've had that.
But like he's like, the thing that he was saying is like, dude, I think it's cool that there's a whole variety of different people. I think it's cool that like people are different, all of that, because like then they're unique, you know.
Yeah.
She's totally right.
Yeah, that's completely right.
Yeah. Bro, imagine like an own studio, dude, and like
That'd
having
be
like the
nuts.
person that searches up things, but is still
Yeah.
involved, you know.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Like in
god.
case you need like a picture to reference something, you're
Yeah,
always
dude.
there.
Oh my. Dude, I can just imagine like having everybody on camera and then be like a big TV like in the middle of you guys, like the camera can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, that would be sick, dude.
Mm-hmm. Each have your own microphone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back to like living with friends. Here's okay. I don't know about you. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like Jay and all these people I hang out with, most of them I don't truly understand. I don't think they would truly understand with me. We're just some high school kids, right?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't. I mean, I consider them true friends. Some of them. Some. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them. I
Yes.
consider Jane a true friend. I mean, obviously we don't agree on like a lot of things, but I still
But
consider him a
he's
good
always
friend.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's there for me, but
He's
like
go-to.
Land's there for me too. We don't talk too often, but like I don't know, like some of my friends, I'm not gonna put names because I
Because
don't
I
hate
don't
them,
even
but
know
like
him. I don't even know anyone.
yeah, that's true, that too. But like some of them, like I just I don't know, like how many like do you hang out with like a lot of people, or are you like friends with like, a lot of people? Like
Not
no way.
too many. I have close ones, and that's
But
basically it.
you have like your group though, right?
Yeah, I
You have
got a
like a
group.
group.
Yeah.
See, that's like me. Like people know who I am, but like people I just choose not to spend time with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people like you guys are like people you can have real talk with. Like some people I just won't get that out of with. But
Yeah.
it's like Carter and them ask me to hang out all the time. I always decline, not to be rude, but like it's always gonna be the same exact same
You got
thing,
your
dude. It's never gonna
friends, and
be.
then you got like your party friends, and then you got like those real close friends.
Yeah. And I feel like that's something cool because I feel like everybody being real friends, you don't that'd still be sick. But I mean, like having a variety of friends is always cool because like here's the thing about friends. Well, here's the thing about people. Just being friends with like your main people, right? There'll be some people you're lesser friends with, but like eventually you just not get on some conversation and you realize how cool they are, and like what they offer.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sick. I mean, yeah, like I don't know, like if I were to like live in a house with like people like I enjoy, like gamers and stuff like that, there's definitely some of them I know I wouldn't live with.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because some of them I argue with, some of that stuff, I guess. Like I would probably live with Jaden. I respect Jaden somewhat. Yeah, we argue, but Jaden's something like I feel like I can get him somewhere. Like I feel like
Yeah, you can.
I feel like
Yeah, you can deal. You can like. It doesn't bother you to
yeah.
the point where it's like unbearable.
Yeah, like me and Jane get in arguments. We obviously don't hate each other. I mean,
Yeah.
like we never actually get mad at each other. Like some people you get actually like let's
Like.
take Land for example. Like no hate on Land, but Land gets salt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Land can get pretty triggered. That's why like I barely talk about him because like I feel like overall like Land. Don't get me wrong. It's like my homie, right? But like
Mm-hmm.
definitely I know like Land's like someone that's like you can be open with, but there's definitely a lot of things that we're gonna disagree on. Mainly because like we're just different people.
Mm-hmm.
But like you'd say me and someone like Riley, someone like I actually like we just don't see eye to eye with. Like then it's just like I wouldn't want to live with that person, you know.
Mm-hmm. They'd still
Take
be there.
someone like
But like
yeah,
friend, like they'd still be on your friend group. Like you couldn't stand living with them. That'd
yeah.
be a
But
little bit too much.
take someone like me and Jaden, like we see eye to eye in some things, we disagree with some things, but we still understand that we each like our own things and that we're okay
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with arguing because it's okay to.
Yeah,
You don't want to be a sheep and just agree with everyone. It's good to have your own opinion.
yeah. Opinions are good. That's what makes people unique.
Healthy, yes.
Yeah, but dude, I think like having a podcast, like a boys, like a house, that'd be cool.
That would honestly, it's not too unrealistic
It really
to
isn't. I
because
mean,
having like a big house to fit and like five
four,
maybe
5 people.
4 or 5
Yeah.
people like if you all pitch in, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, if you all have a job, then how unrealistic could it really be? Like, all 4 or 5 of you committing to the income? That's not that hard.
You can always have your side things, you know?
Yeah.
See my jobs, you can do so much to get money. Like, I'm not my kid, but like, money's one of those things, you can just get money so many different ways.
Even if, like, one of you isn't contributing as much as
still
another.
Do something.
Yeah, it's still doing something. Like, you gotta understand that not everyone's gonna be, like, racking in all the bills. Some people are gonna be making more than others, but it's like, it still contributes.